Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu urges civil servants to work for public well-being and inclusive development. World Malaria Day observed across Nagaland. Commissioner and Secretary Y. Kikheto Sema says Nagaland brought down malaria cases from 8,489 in 2009 to only 5 in 2022. And Parliamentary Research and Training Institute for Democracies, Lok Sabha Secretariat, organizes two-day orientation program for legislators. Now the news in detail. The officers of Indian Civil Accounts Service from 2018 to 2021 batches called on President Droupadi Murmu at Droupadi Bhavan today. Addressing the officers, the President said that they would be playing an instrumental role in the financial administration of the country. She said that as young civil servants, they are expected to strive for excellence in public governance and uphold the values enshrined in the Constitution. The President said that whichever organization or department they are posted in, they should be aware of the purpose of their job. She urged them to work for public well-being and inclusive development of the country. The President said that the Indian Civil Accounts Service has ensured that accounting processes and accounting reports become a tool for ensuring financial accountability in the government and bringing transparency in public administration. Nagaland observed World Malaria Day today. The state vector-borne disease control program organized a World Malaria Day at Kohima under the theme Time to Deliver Zero Malaria, Invest, Innovate, Implement. Speaking on the occasion, Principal Director, Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Vipedonyo M. Satsa said that World Malaria Day is observed every year on the 25th of April to recognize global efforts to control malaria. She said the National Center for Vector-Borne Disease Control in the state has been progressing steadily towards a malaria-free Nagaland. She said that there is a sharp decline in malaria morbidity and mortality, and there has been no malaria deaths since 2017 after 75 deaths in 2006. Satsa informed that in recent years, 3 districts, Magukchung, Longleng and Zunupudo, have been successful in malaria control programs with no malaria-positive cases reported. To successfully eliminate malaria by 2030, she said that the department harnessed approaches and innovations such as highly sensitive rapid diagnostic testing kits, long-lasting insecticidal bed nets, advanced anti-malaria drugs, and advanced data management systems. Satsa lauded the health workers for their achievements and appealed to all the frontline workers, including the Ashas, for their committed support. On the occasion, 3 best-performing accredited social health activists, Asha, under Kohima district were felicitated. They are Chijanpeni from Lire, Temse Jungla from AG, and Genye Prenyo from Rusoma. Meanwhile, World Malaria Day was also observed in different districts across Nagaland. Commissioner and Secretary Health and Family Welfare Y. Kikheto Sema has said that Nagaland has brought down malaria cases from 8,489 in 2009 to only 5 in 2022. He also said that as the state observes World Malaria Day, there is a need to create awareness about the devastating effect on health, social and economic consequences due to malaria. The Commissioner and Secretary said to achieve this goal, there is a need for political support and cooperation from the line departments and institutions, the public, NGOs, and faith-based organizations. Kikheto was addressing the state-level observation function of Malaria Day in Kohima today. He informed that the new strain of malaria, which is resisting malaria drugs in Southeast Asia, has been reported that it has reached within 25 kilometers of the Indian border of Myanmar. In this regard, he stressed that there is an urgency to eliminate malaria as soon as possible. Kikheto emphasized that the role of experts and research scientists is crucial for a new medicine to fight against the new malaria. On the center's target to eliminate malaria by 2030, the Commissioner and Secretary said Nagaland needs an awareness campaign, cleanliness drive and vector-controlled measures involving all sections of people. A two-day orientation program for legislators organized by Parliamentary Research and Training Institute for Democracies, Lok Sabha Secretariat, began at Kohima today. Inaugurating the program, Nagaland Legislative Assembly Speaker Sharingan Longama said, as lawmakers, legislators need to keep themselves abreast of the changing trends and educate themselves to discharge their duties and responsibilities effectively. Emphasizing that legislators are the bridge between the public and the government, he said it is their primary responsibility to find solutions to people's problems and work towards fulfilling their hopes and aspirations. Longama said, to be an effective legislator, one should understand the Constitution of India, the rules of procedure and conduct of business in the House, and the practices and conventions of the House. He said Nagaland created history by becoming the first state assembly in the country to implement the National E-Vitan Application (NEVA) program, and with the collective support of the government officers, the state is moving towards becoming completely paperless in the near future. To keep pace with the advancement of information technology, Nagaland Legislative Assembly launched the National E-Vitan Application or NEVA in March 2022 during the budget session. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AII News Kohima. In a special series, All India Radio brings you excerpts from the Prime Minister's Man Ki Baat.
All India Radio is presenting a vignette of select quotes of the Prime Minister from Man Ki Baat as the program completes its 100th episode this month. All India Radio is presenting a vignette of select quotes of the Prime Minister from Man Ki Baat as the program completes its 100th episode this month.
In the 82nd episode of this special program, let's listen to the Prime Minister's views on Birsa Munda, hailed as the god of the tribals. Bhagwan Birsa Munda is an illustrious hero of Jharkhand. He raised his voice against British oppression and for the rights of the Adivasis. He devoted his life to creating a society based on equality and justice. The Government of India has declared his birth anniversary, 15th November, as Jan Jatiya Gaurav Divas. And so it was in the Man Ki Baat program broadcast on 24th October 2021 that the Prime Minister hailed him as a true messiah of the poor and said his contribution in the freedom movement and his efforts for social harmony will continue to inspire the countrymen.
भगवान बिरसा मुंडा को धरती आबा भी कहा जाता है। क्या आप जानते हैं कि इसका अर्थ क्या होता है? इसका अर्थ है धरती पिता। भगवान बिरसा मुंडा ने जिस तरह अपनी संस्कृति, अपने जंगल, अपनी जमीन की रक्षा के लिए संघर्ष किया, वो धरती आबा ही कर सकते थे। उन्होंने हमें अपनी संस्कृति और जड़ों के प्रति गर्व करना सिखाया। विदेशी हुकूमत ने उन्हें कितनी धमकियां दी, कितना दबाव बनाया, लेकिन उन्होंने आदिवासी संस्कृति को नहीं छोड़ा। प्रकृति और पर्यावरण से अगर हमें प्रेम करना सीखना है तो उसके लिए भी धरती आबा भगवान बिरसा मुंडा हमारी बहुत बड़ी प्रेरणा है।
The special Man Ki Baat series can be heard every day in the morning in evening bulletins. A felicitation program for the state awardees in the handicrafts category was held at the Directorate of Industries and Commerce in Kohima today. A total of 30 individuals were awarded in different categories of arts. Speaking on the occasion, a special guest, Commissioner and Secretary Kikheto Sema said Nagaland is expecting changes and progress in the textile sector and urged the awardees to cooperate with the Department of Industries and Commerce to bring the textile sector to greater heights. Padma Shri awardee 2023 Nihonya Sorhe, who also attended the program, shared her journey towards the civilian highest award and encouraged the awardees to keep striving to excel in life. Director of Industries and Commerce A. Temchin Jamir, in his keynote address, informed that the award was being given by the Ministry of Textiles in 67 categories based on criteria like design, techniques, materials used, and traditions. Nagaland Board of School Education has informed that it will conduct the Nagaland State Entrance Examination NSEE 2023 for paramedical, agri and allied degree courses on 17th May. It said the questions for the exam will be set from the existing NBSC syllabus of Class 11 and 12 of Science stream and will be in multiple choice questions MCQ only. The board added that admit cards can be downloaded online, where the specific date will be notified at a later date. And now to the news, here are the main points again. President Droupadi Murmu urges civil servants to work for public well-being and inclusive development. World Malaria Day observed across Nagaland. Commissioner and Secretary Y. Kikheto Sema says Nagaland brought down malaria cases from 8,489 in 2009 to only 5 in 2022. And Parliamentary Research and Training Institute for Democracies, Lok Sabha Secretariat, organizes 2-day orientation program for legislators. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.